Hey people, it's good to see you again, even though I can't, physically see you. But to know that you're here makes my heart just feel happy. So of course it's been a minute since I recorded and posted my last video. I actually was recording a video, I want to say 2 weeks ago, on my cell phone, which I never do. But I was in the bathroom and I was doing like a, I was kind of reviewing some stuff for my face, but the video that I had recorded on my phone was too big to send it to YouTube, so that video didn't get posted. But nevertheless, I felt it necessary to just, make a video, being that the holiday season has officially come and Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and I feel as though I wanted to make a video to talk about, all that I am personally and thankful for. And then of course I want you guys to just state a few things that you guys are thankful for, or just to even think about some things that you're thankful for. The year is coming to an end, and I just want to say that even though this year went by quickly, very quickly if you really think about it, like this year flew, this was probably one of the best years that I've ever had, that I can remember in my almost 28 years of life. I feel like I've learned so much this year. I feel like I have mended relationships, built new relationships that have allowed me to grow as a young woman, and help navigate different parts of my life and different aspects of my personality, and just who I am, making me well-rounded, and it's allowed me to just treat people better and not be so narrow-minded. I think that I've actually grown out of being narrow-minded, and just looking at things in a particular way. I think I'm more open-minded now to people, situations, circumstances, in life in general. So this has been an amazing year for me personally. So I wanted to just state that I'm thankful for that most of all. This video won't be long because, one, I am extremely tired. Even though it's been a short week for me because tomorrow I'm off and Friday I got off, but this has already been a very long week, and work in general is a lot. But that's one thing I'm grateful for, is to have a job, to be in a line of work where I am, and as I talk, I'm going to be making some emergency because I feel a little under the weather, but I'm grateful to be able to experience continuing to help young people navigate through this world, see things through a different perspective, and just continue to be a helping hand to people who don't necessarily have the same resources I've had, or just the same upbringing, the same privileges and things of that nature. I do work in foster care now, so it kind of aligns up with teaching. The age different, it's a different age group, and of course different situations, but nevertheless it's also a learning experience for me. So I'm definitely grateful for that. I'm grateful for them. They are teaching me and they don't even know it, and I try to be as positive of a light to them as I can possibly be, especially since for most of them, they're not in the ideal, none of them, for matter of fact, are in the ideal situation. So like I said, they're teaching me. I'm used to being the teacher. I'm used to being the teacher, but at this moment the teacher is being taught. I don't like this stuff. I don't like this stuff. It tastes like, I don't know. But whatever, I don't want to be sick. So, I gotta do what I gotta do to keep my health intact. But yeah, so I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my family and my friends and those who I've grown close to over the course of this year, or closer to. I have been able and have been blessed to be able to identify my support system. I have been blessed to share more of myself and not be so used to kind of dealing with problems by myself, even though I still do that. That's just a trait of mine. I have always been and probably will always be the type of person that tries to deal with my own problems the best way I possibly can first, and then I seek help. So yeah, but I've been able to identify my support system, those who cheer me on, those who root for me, those who want to see me do well, those who love me, those who care for me, those who like me. Because, you know, loving someone is one thing, but liking someone is a whole different thing. And I've been able to identify people who actually like me. Recently I was looking through my yearbook and I was looking at all of the, you know, all the notes that people were leaving through my notebook, and one thing I noticed was that everybody said the same thing about me, which was, thank you for being so caring, you're such a caring person, you're such a loving person, which is, you know, how I feel that I am. But along the way I've lost friends because they didn't see that side of me, or things got misconstrued. So this year friendships ended, and to be very honest, you know, I've had to grieve my friends that I've lost, but at the same time I got this on. But at the same time, I have been blessed to just kind of, you know, get even more closer to the ones that have stuck around with me and are patient with me and have been with me for, you know, 15 years or more. So I'm blessed for my friends and my family. My mom is great, one of my biggest supporters, and so, you know, I'm blessed to have people in my life, because working where I work now, I've seen what it looks like not to have anybody, and it's discouraging and it's sad, but you know, it allows me to be even more thankful for those people who are in my life. So I'm thankful for family and friends. I'm thankful for a lot. I'm thankful for my car. I paid my car off back in September. I think I mentioned that in my last video, so I'm very proud of myself. So I'm thankful for transportation. I'm thankful for my finances. You know, of course I'm not getting paid, you know, a lot of money, but I'm blessed to have a source of income. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for another opportunity to just get my life right. I encountered something in the beginning of this year, as you guys know, that I never thought that I would go through. And I've shared my story and I've shared my testimony. And, you know, while I haven't gone to counseling yet, which is something that I am actively looking for, it's just a matter of making sure that it can be covered through my insurance. I'm just blessed to have a life and be able to kind of do this a different way. It's changed my perspective on a lot. I'm more positive than I've ever been in my life. At this point in life, I'm looking for the silver lining in any negative situation. And I just look to make other people happy, as well as myself. And one thing I've realized is that it's not enough just to be happy. I want to have, I want to have joy, because in order to be happy, something has to happen. But when you have joy, that can't be stripped away, and nobody can take that from you. So I am learning how to just have joy and offer that to other people. And you know, I will always be a compassionate, loving, caring person. That's just in my nature. And so, you know, I'm blessed and thankful to be able to be the person that I am, and not allow what I've gone through to change and alter who I am, because who I am, I feel, is very special. And yeah, so I'm grateful for that. Overall, I'm very grateful for this life, because it could definitely have been very different. It could have been another way. I could, you know, none of us could be here. You know, they say life is short, but life is as long as as you decide to make it. And so with all this being said, because I don't want to make this video too long, I just want you guys to think of what you're thankful for. And for whatever you believe in, thank your higher power for that. For me, I believe in God, so of course I thank God for allowing me to be here, to be present, to be active, to be a light to someone. I'm thankful that I have the chance to be here and to be present. So I'm excited for that, and I'm thankful for that. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hopefully this video posts tonight so that it'll be up by tomorrow. I don't look the best, of course, because after I left work at 12:30, I went straight to the gym, came home, I had some work to do. So of course I'm not all done up. I'm never really done up my hair, but I'm gonna go wash my hair for tomorrow, because look, you gotta look good for Thanksgiving dinner, even if you just walking from the kitchen to the basement or kitchen to the living room, whatever the case may be. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'll make sure I post a video next month, because I want to share my birthday trip with you guys, as well as wish you guys a Merry Christmas. So nevertheless, I love you, and yeah, happy Thanksgiving. All right, eat good, okay? Eat good. You deserve it. Take care. God, I hate this stuff. Good night, guys. Love you. Oh, God.